First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Youngwei Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 43, here's second down and 2. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To the air now on first and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate plays.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 24 now, here's second and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And a short pickup down inside the 10. We get in motion. Back to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board? Because
and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Panthers. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
For the first time with Bijan Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. J.C. Horn coming in from his cornerback spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitt. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And here's Bijan. Some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here is Penix. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
So after one, the Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 2.
Let's go. Panthers streak. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Another run here with Hubbard. But the ball comes out. And fortunately, a Panther was right there to get on it. So no turnover. They retain possession. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now a screen set up for ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's ETN. And he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open and left side. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
They'll try to run with Johnson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, they clearly thought their best chance of barreling this across the goal line was to give it to the old fullback. This defense was ready for it. He gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Street. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Hurt. Here we go. Set. 19 Tiger. Set go.
Another run here for Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready. Go.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Shotgun snap. No run. Here's Hubbard. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Caden Ellis in on that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down. They need 7. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Third and 7. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line. But the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons, 38-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Etienne. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10. Thrown quickly and connecting with Bryant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Second down and 8. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll throw his way forward for a couple. Princely Umanmiele is there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. Scotty Miller deep to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Hubbard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
At the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 21, here's second and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
Panthers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald down for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
19, Tiger, 19.
On second down, here's Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll get this right to the 20-yard line. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go, Reed, go. Set.
Quick throw on the RPO, and he gets it to Mooney. And the Falcons are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. On is Coop to the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that could do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That pickup good for 29 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The carry here for ETN. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Let's go.
Now ETN. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he... No chance at all. He'll go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Hubbard. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On play action, Penix rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Third down coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
Penix on third down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Through the rock, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started and pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before third and inches.
70 Lions.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. And the Panthers are going to be set up with first and goal as they get the conversion on third and inches.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
They'll run with Johnson. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now a timeout. Atlanta, that's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll drop to throw. And the overshot is mashed. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. Panthers will go up by 7.
42. Falcons 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here is first and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's out of bounds with the first down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out, right at that first down marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
That ties the game at 42 all.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Here's 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain
Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So, a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This to win the game. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So, a big kick coming here for Ryan Fitzgerald. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind